Well, Ed was going ahead to confirm the centre forward transfer plans at Arsenal, and he confirmed them after Arsenal had gone ahead to obviously score 4 past Newcastle. And this is the Rokani Media Football. Good morning, everyone watching in this channel. Smash like button, comment, and share. If you're only watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. This is the channel that brings you your latest news and information as far as your football news is concerned, and strictly we are talking Arsenal. Jorginho has come out and broken silence on what happened in Dubai to obviously take Arsenal to where it is, because ever since they returned from Dubai, they haven't gone ahead to lose a game. 6 games, 6 wins, maximum points of 18, and they've gone ahead to score 25 goals, and it looks like they're on fire. And over the weekend they're playing Sheffield, where they might obviously get to that level of really annihilating it again. And we thank God for the gift of life. The Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And let me first check here, by the way, how many subscribers are we left to really hit the next 100th in there for you on this channel. But you guys are really doing a wonderful job, and I really love everything you put up to see to it that you get us going every time we really feel like we're a little bit stuck. Now, when you look at the subscribers, we're left with 75 subscribers to hit 19,700 subscribers. So guys, continue to do the needful and really do the job and subscribe. So here we come to obviously talk all of that. So let's see close to 300 likes in this video, and don't forget to really keep sharing this video to your friends and loved ones to make it trend. Now, Edu Gaspar on Arsenal fans wanting a new striker. He has said, I understand what the fans are asking for, but we have already our ideas, our targets. We have a plan ahead of what we are going to face. I would be worried if you're not scoring goals, if we are not creating chances, which is the opposite. I think we are creating a lot. We are scoring lots of goals. The plan is to every year try to get better. I think we are in a good moment, and let's see if we keep or we can keep moving. So this is one of the moments that I go ahead to obviously feel happy and excited. During the January transfer window, I was one of those who was not advocating for Arsenal to get in a centre forward, and the pundits look like they're really scripted. You know, everything they really have is really scripted, because they've been here talking about how Arsenal needs a centre forward, something I don't really agree with, because it's not a centre forward that has gone ahead to obviously stop the side of Arsenal from thriving and going where they deserve to be. That is it, and that's what people really get wrong. The problem at Arsenal is how they really create chances for their number 9s. I'm going to hate to say that each and every time they create those chances, they're going to hate to obviously win. And when you look at the previous game, they're going to hate to play against Newcastle. When you look at that goal that Kai Havertz scores, it's really a goal that any number 9 should score. Those are the chances I'm talking about, that you have to release your number 9 and get him into action. But all of the goals they've gone ahead to score in the previous games, I'm not going to hate to see a goal of a typical number 9. That is it, because creativity has been really coming in through to the wide forwards, defenders, and so on and so forth. Because the goal of Jakub Kivio, it's a set piece. The first goal is a set piece, and Bukayo Saka's goal was really a very beautiful finish when he passed in between the goalkeeper and the defender of Newcastle. So Arsenal needs to create more chances for their number 9. I still insist. The problem of Arsenal, it's not that they don't have a number 9 who can really kill off chances. Look at the Kai Havertz second goal that he scores. It's because he makes a run in a very good position, and he is really released there. So when you look at the words that Edu is really putting up, he's like trying to back up what I'm telling you always, that the problem is not that. The problem is having more other players that can really create lots and lots of chances for the side of Arsenal. For example, if Arsenal gets in Frimpong onto the right back of Arsenal, that means Arsenal will create more assists in the final third. If Arsenal gets in Douglas Luiz in that midfield, that means it will be Douglas Luiz, Declan Rice, and Martin Odegaard. Douglas Luiz right now has gone ahead to score very many goals, and over the weekend he scored a brace. So you are adding in goals, you are adding in quality, you are adding in intensity and physical presence. That is Douglas Luiz for you. So that is exactly what happens when you're looking at players like those. And Saka bringing in a Pedro Neto to compete with Bukayo Saka helps you a lot as a team of Arsenal. And if Arsenal really gets in 4 players, I think they'll be okay to look for a centre forward. That's why I brought you a story that Arsenal's going to have to pull out of the race of Ivan Toney, and they believe that they should get in more. And for Arsenal, they don't need a proven striker like Victor Osimhen. No, there are people like Zirkzee, right? There are people like what's the name of this other guy? Benjamin Šeško, Monreal, strikers like those. Evan Ferguson, those are strikers that Arsenal really need to come in through and really act as an understudy of Gabriel Jesus. Kai Havertz is there, Trossard is there, and very many other players can really lead the line. That's the other reason that I think even Edu is thinking about, that I'm always going to hate to stress here, that Arsenal has multiple players that can really do the job as a centre forward. Trossard can do it, Kai Havertz can do it, Jesus and Edin Nketiah. So there was no need, and even in the summer, there is no need for Arsenal to hurry. Arsenal should hurry to bring in a new centre forward when they really sell. What's the name of the guy? When they really sell Edin Nketiah, getting like £30 million, and getting a Benjamin Šeško or a Zirkzee at £50 million. That will be a very good bargain for the side of Arsenal. Or Santiago Rodriguez, who plays for Feyenoord. Such strikers are the ones that really Arsenal need. Very young and still having a long space there for you. So I think I agree with Edu. Arsenal, they never needed a number 9. All they needed was to add in more players. And in the summer, they might not make a number 9 a priority. They might go in for Douglas Luiz as their priority signing because they are willing to spend more huge money this summer. And I don't see Arsenal spending like £200 million on 2 players each. Sorry, two players, like every player getting, like spending £100 million on every player. I don't see Arsenal doing that. I want to be really vivid onto that. All what they'll do is they'll go in for a player of 1 million, like £100 million like they did on Declan Rice. After doing that on Declan Rice, they'll obviously find themselves doing a signing like that of Kai Havertz, £67 million. Then they get in a player of like 40, and I think their budget will be like £200 million for Arsenal. So they might really get in like 4 players, but one will be the target for £100 million. And trust me, it's gonna be a midfielder. It's gonna be a midfielder or a right forward. That is it. Those 2 are really gonna be important for the club of Arsenal. And I think Edu has gone ahead to let you know that goals are coming in through, and there will be no reason to fidget to obviously go in for number 9. And in such situations, no reason to obviously spend £100 million on Victor Osimhen. I don't really find it sane. All I want to see Arsenal strengthening their midfield, their right back, and the position of Bukayo Saka. That is it. Let them get in more players and really fix those areas that really lack quality in there for you. So he went ahead and really added the following, that there is a lot going on. My role, I have to look after not only the first team, also the women team, the academy as well. Of course, now we are starting to plan ahead of the summer on the recruitments, and a lot of things are really happening. Now, I've always told you that for any competent club, they have to really plan for the summer before even they reach into the winter transfer window. And Arsenal will soon make its priority. That is it. Last season, it was in January when we are told that target of Arsenal. That is it. When we are told the target of Arsenal. You get? So, after being told the target of Arsenal, that was Declan Rice in January. But right now, we haven't gone ahead to know the target of Arsenal. In the summer of 2022, we are told around the 13th of March that Arsenal have gone ahead to set Gabriel Jesus as their number 1 transfer target. You understand? So, I think by the end of next month, we'll be knowing who the target is. But when you look at Arsenal and the players they're really looking at, there is Olise, Pedro Neto, Douglas Luiz, Frimpong, who else? There is Zirkzee, there is Benjamin Šeško, and very many others. So they are having lots of players that really. Goncalo Inacio is another they are really looking at, and it's really very important for the club of Arsenal to keep going and going and going. So we wait and see what Arsenal is going to do, but he has confirmed to us that they're already looking in for reinforcements and recruitments in the summer transfer window. And Edu has been really doing a very brilliant work at Arsenal. The new players they've gonna hate to bring in through are not gonna hate to flop. There is value added to them. Even the young ones they've gonna hate to bring in through and haven't gonna hate to work well at Arsenal, have gonna hate to go elsewhere and they can get huge money out of them. Like for Lokonga, they brought him in for like 18 million pounds, and right now they can sell him for like 35, meaning they can make twice the profit of the amount they bought him. Tavares, they bought him 7 million pounds. I think they can sell him like for 20, 25 million pounds. So he's really doing a very good job at Arsenal, and it's really balancing up the job for the manager. So let's leave him at that. Let's go to Jorginho and tell us what really happened in Dubai, because ever since Arsenal left Dubai, they've gonna hate to really win every game, and they've gonna hate to really put up a shift that everyone is really giving credit about. Jorginho, on what happened during the Dubai trip, he said, "It's a secret, only joking. I think we just kept working hard because in the end we are creating, but we maybe weren't finishing the chances that we were creating." Then something clicked. The connection between players, with the staff, with the fans, it's just an amazing feeling altogether. And then things turn your way. The atmosphere at Emirates, and it's just a pleasure to be here. We go out there and we give our best, we work hard, and then we are really enjoying this journey together. But I think the most important bit is talking about is Arsenal clicking. That is it. Looked like Arsenal had not gonna hate to click to where they are supposed to be as a team, because they're not playing good football like the one they're playing. They are scoring huge goals, But from Dubai, it looks like there is a certain aspect that Arteta went ahead to address in between his players, and maybe they changed a style of play. And with lots of games coming in through, Arsenal have gone ahead to obviously try to kill off games early enough. And that is the beauty of really playing for Mikel Arteta. And the players are really geared up. But Dubai really went ahead to help them a lot. Those 2 weeks, where they spent close to 8 weeks or 9 in Dubai and the rest in the UK, just helped Arsenal do the job, because they are scoring goals for fun. I told you at the beginning of this video that Arsenal is going to hate to score 25 goals in 6 games. I've gone ahead to really accumulate maximum points. They are really scoring for fun, and trust me, over the weekend when they are playing against Sheffield, it might rain goals at that stadium. That is it. It might rain goals, because Arsenal is going to be really having close to 3-4 players returning. Gabriel Jesus is back, Partey, Zinchenko, you never know, even Julian Timber might obviously surprise everyone to be part of the squad of Arsenal. So Arsenal is really having a very huge squad that is going to hit obviously put in shifts, and Jorginho is really giving the flowers to the players and the manager, the fans. It's like a huge click of things that is going to hit to go the right way. But I think for the fans, and they've always been there for Arsenal, even when they're playing away, you hear them say, Arsenal, 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 Yet when you're playing away, you are like having just 3% of the fans that are into the stadium, but you'll never fail to hear that sound of the away-going fans of Arsenal, and it shows you that they're gonna hit to do a wonderful job, and they are doing it, and we expect lots and lots of things to continue happening to the side of Arsenal in that manner. So he's been one of those players. I'm talking about Jorginho. I was gonna hate to really perform, and everyone who watches this channel, I've gonna hate to be his cheerleader. I've come out and obviously said he should be playing that midfield of Arsenal. Few people believe what I always tell you, that he's the best CDM that Arsenal really has, because he best suits the style of play of Mikel Arteta. And if you look at the goal that Havertz scores against Newcastle, who sees the run of Martinelli? It is Jorginho. Deep in the midfield, he finds a pass that was little over the top, and Kai Havertz did a pullback. It found a well-placed Kai Havertz, and Kai Havertz placed it into the back of the net to make it 2-0 for Arsenal. So he has gone ahead and really said on how he performs when it's really coming in through and he's playing against big teams. His role I want to see his role when Arsenal is playing big teams. All right, this is it. So, Arteta's gone ahead and explained to us the role of Jorginho when Arsenal are playing really big teams. He has said he's a top player, especially when the opponents have certain behaviors on certain setups. The way I can imagine him, he's going to have a big impact, but I think you have to do it at this level and when he's not playing consistently. Credit to him because he was magnificent when Arsenal was beating Newcastle again. So he's a different kind of player that Arsenal doesn't have, and he really keeps up and running. He takes on the best. He takes on the role. He never really feels like it's not his time. Even when he's benched and he's not played consistently, he keeps the fire up and he knows what to do as a player. So I think Arsenal are really having one of their jewels in the corona as as Jorginho. So guys, your thoughts on to Edu changes the number 9 Arsenal transfer plans in the summer. What do you make about it? And what do you make about Jorginho spilling secrets of what Arsenal has to be doing down in Dubai that went ahead to see to it that Arsenal really is running up and down? Then let's discuss something concerning Arteta. Explain to us the role of this guy, that he is Jorginho. Thank you guys for watching it through. And I sign out for now. See you later. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. And may the living to God bless you abundantly. Rokani David is my name. Good night. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel because we want to hit... How many subscribers? We want to hit... 20,000 subscribers before the end of this month. And we are left with 3 days. Can this really happen? I know it can happen. Bye-bye.